I wanted to fuck every girl I found attractive. It was like a game with a score. Every new girl, every new nationality, blonde, brunette, brown skin, big tits. Everything was a new win. I believed relationships would be the end of the game. I was scared that I no longer will be able to seduce a new girl and add a +1 to my list. I believed relationships would take all my time and become a distraction. But in real life, I don't waste time on chasing girls anymore. I didn't realize that fuckboy lifestyle was actually consuming my time and draining my energy, but in return giving me nothing but +1 girl in my list and a story to tell. Don't get me wrong, both lifestyles have benefits. Which one is better? First, let me break down each one of them from my own experience. And in the end, I will tell you my verdict. Before that, let me tell you why you actually would listen to me and who am I to compare those lifestyles. I live in Dubai, the biggest and one of the most multinational cities in the world. I work in the industry that allows me to travel frequently and meet new girls constantly. Therefore, I was able to get tons of experience fast. I went on 200 plus dates in the last 10 years. I'm 30 now, by the way. I had 4 short-term relationships, 2 heartbreaks. I have about every major nationality in my score list. I met every type of the girl and been in any type of situation with the girl. Now, I am currently over that fuckboy lifestyle and currently being in a healthy relationship. This allows me to have a realistic perspective on both lifestyles. Living that fuckboy lifestyle allowed me to get many girls. That was the main reason. Every man at some point of his life has that thought. I want to fuck every girl I find attractive. And I want to have that chance. I want to have that ability. I want to prove it to myself. I'm pretty sure you had those thoughts, and I decided to act on those thoughts and learn the game, learn how to seduce girls, and learn things about myself and what's the best way to do to achieve what I want. Over the years of failing, getting tons of rejection, failed dates, ugly girls, not really pretty girls, very drunk girls, normal girls, prettier girls, hot girls. All those experiences gave me an ego stroke. It made me feel like I'm worth something. It made me prove something to myself over and over again. Every time I meet a new girl, I seduce her, I sleep with her. Something clicks in me like check mark, done. Another one in my list. That felt great, really. That will never get old or boring. Undressing a new girl in your apartment, knowing what would happen next. Meeting a new girl in the street and having that thought in the back of your mind that you could talk to her and you could get her number and potentially everything could happen. That excitement, that fear, all the mix of those emotions come up. This is the game. This what gives you excitement and what gave me excitement. But in the end, when you get a lot of it, when you get used to it, when you get bored of it, it becomes a part of your life. I realized that I felt emptiness. I had no real connection with them because I never went past the first date or second date, because I slept on the first date, I had one night stand, and girls usually don't show up in your life after that one night stand for multiple reasons. So I had no real connection, emptiness, and I was also always occupied about next girl. What to text her, when to meet, how to organize everything. And I always had that inner battle when I was getting rejected by that new girl, because it hits your ego, it hits your confidence. Because, for example, if you're talking to a girl and everything was going well and then she disappears without saying anything, that hits you. You cannot pretend that you are so confident, masculine man and it doesn't bother you. Yes, you can look like that, doesn't bother you, but inside it does bother you because your ego is so fragile. So that was occupying so much of my time and of my headspace. And I was obsessed. In the back of my head, this was the only thing I was focusing on. Get the next girl, seduce the next girl, prove something to myself, prove that I have enough proof that I'm something. And that just drove me crazy. That didn't make sense. That didn't fulfill me. And then when I finally changed my mindset, when I relaxed and reviewed my intentions, I was able to get into relationships. So opposite to fuckboy lifestyle, relationships lifestyle took me very long to get used to and to develop those relationships. And also it took me a long time to change that fuckboy mindset back to healthy view of women. Because before I was only viewing women as a score in my list. I was viewing them as objects, sexual objects, desirable objects. And I forgot that they are real humans that you can connect to. They can be your partner, they can be your friend in the end of the day. So that took me quite a long time to get used to, but then once I got grip of it, it felt like I was always being together with my girlfriend. So what do you get out relationship lifestyle? You get consistent emotional support and consistent sex. When you get emotional support consistently, you feel better about yourself. You know that the person next to you knows you well, accepts you, and supports your every decision, your every move, believes in you. You feel great about yourself. And I feel great about myself at the moment. Plus, fully fulfilled, absolutely fulfilled sex life releases you from a lot of pressure in life. So when all my needs are met, I don't have to chase girls anymore. And finally, I can focus on business to provide for my girlfriend and for my future family. So this, I view this more of a natural way for a man. It makes sense that first you kind of get better to get that girlfriend, and then you get better to provide for that girlfriend. Then you get better at finances, at your mindset, spiritual, to be able to provide for the family, to provide not only financially, to secure their lives and to be able to be a man in their lives, but also your mindset, your spiritual growth. This is a laser focus directed to your girlfriend, to your future partner, to your future family. So all those things aligned for me. And now I don't actually see why would I do a one-night stand. How strange to feel that mindset shift. Honestly, bro. These are two complete opposites. And in the end, I want to say that here are three things that you ultimately want in life. You want to belong. You want to relate. And you want to connect. Fucking around doesn't give you any of that shit. But it's fun. So, what would you choose?